I took my baby on a Saturday night. But is that girl with you? Yes, the one to say. Now I believe in miracles, and a miracle has happened tonight. But if you're thinking about my baby, it don't matter if you're black or white. They print my message in the Saturday Sun. I had to tell him I ain't second to none. And I told him about equality, and it's true, either you're wrong or you're right. But if you're thinking about my baby, it don't matter if you're black or white. Go on with you, baby. I'm tired of this devil, I am tired of this stuff, I am tired of this business. So when the going gets rough, I ain't scared of your brother, I ain't scared of no sheets, I ain't scared of nobody. Girl, when the going gets me, protection for gangs, clubs, and nations, causing grief in human relations is a turf war on a global scale. I'd rather hear both sides of the tale. See, it's not about races, just places, faces. Where your blood comes from is where your space is. I seen the bright get duller, I'm not gonna spend my life being a color. Don't tell me you agree with me when I saw you kicking dirt in my eye. But if you're thinking about my baby, it don't matter if you're black or white. I said if you're thinking of being my baby, it don't matter if you're black or white. I said if you're thinking of being my brother, it don't matter if you're black or white. Alright, alright. Alright, alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, alright. Hold on. Yeah. Alright. It's black, it's white, it's time for you to beat that. It's black, it's white, it's black, it's white, it's black, it's white. It's time for you to beat that. It's black, it's white. I don't know, bet you wanna try. Every time you see, do you remember when we fell in love? We were young and innocent then. Do you remember how it all began? It just seemed like heaven, so why did it end? Do you remember back in the fall, we'd be together all day long? Do you remember us holding hands in each other's eyes? We'd stare. Tell me, do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met, girl? Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time? Do you remember how we used to talk? You know we'd stay on the phone at night till dawn. Do you remember all the things we said? Like I love you so, I'll never let you go. Do you remember back in the spring, every morning birds would sing? Do you remember those special times? It'll just go on and on in the back of my mind. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met, girl? Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time? Those sweet memories will always be baby, do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met, girl? Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time? Remember, my baby. Do you remember the time? 'Cause we fell in love. Do you remember the time? All in my mind, girl. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time? Remember, my baby. Remember the time. Remember the time. Do you remember, girl? Remember the time. On the phone, you and me. Remember the time. Till dawn, till 3. What about us, girl? Do you, do you, do you? You, do you? In the park, on the beach, you and me in Spain. What about? What about? Ooh, in the park, at dark. Do you, do you, you? Do you, do you, you, do you? Remember the time, yeah, yeah. Remember the time. Remember the time.
She's just a lover who's doing me by. It's worth the giving, it's worth the try. You cannot cleave it or put it in the furnace. You cannot wet it, you cannot burn it. She wants to give it. She wants to give it. She wants to give it. Tell me. She wants to give it. She wants to give it. She wants to give it. Yeah. She wants to give it. She wants to give it. She wants to give it. It's just a feeling, you have to soothe it. You can't neglect it, you can't abuse it. It's just desire, you cannot waste it. Then if you want it, then won't you taste it? She wants to give it. She wants to give it. She wants to give it. Tell me. She wants to give it. She won't give it. She wants to give it. Yeah. She wants to give it. She wants to give it. She wants to give it. One thing in life you must understand: the truth of lust will men demand. So open the door and you will see there are no secrets. Make your move, set me free. Oh, because there's something about you, baby, that makes me wanna give it to you. I swear there's something about you, baby.
Just promise me whatever we say or we do to each other. For now, we'll make a vow to just keep it in the closet.
If you can get it, is it worth the try? I really want it, I can't deny. It's just desire, I really love it. 'Cause if it's aching, you have to rub it. She wants to give it. She wants to give it. Tell me. She wants to give it. Yeah. She wants to give it. Just open the door and you will see this passion burns inside of me. Don't say to me you'll never tell. Touch me there, make the move, cast a spell. Oh, because there's something about you, baby, that makes me wanna give it to you. I swear there's something about you, baby, that makes me want.
Just promise me whatever we say or do to each other.
Whatever we do, we'll make a vow forever that we'll just keep it in the closet. Because there's something about you, baby, that makes me wanna give it to you. Because there's something about closet. She wants to give it. Let me keep it in the closet. She wants to give it. Let me keep it.
Nation to nation, all the world must come together. Face the problems that we see, then maybe somehow we can work it out. I asked my neighbor for a favor, she said later. What has come of all the people? Have we lost love of what it's about? I have to find my peace, cause no one seems to let me be. False prophets cry of doom, what are the possibilities? I told my brother there'll be problems, times and tears for fears, but we must live each day like it's the last. Go with it, jam. It ain't too much stuff. It ain't too much for me to jam. It ain't too much stuff. It ain't too much for me to jam. The world keeps changing, rearranging minds and thoughts. Predictions fly a doom. The baby boom has come of age, we'll work it out. I told my brothers, don't you ask me for no favors. I'm conditioned by the system. Don't you talk to me, don't scream and shout. She prays to God, to Buddha, then she sings a Talmud song. Confusions contradict themselves. Do we know right from wrong? I just want you to recognize me in the temple. You can't hurt me, I found peace within myself. Go with it, jam. It ain't too much stuff. It ain't too much for me to jam. It ain't too much stuff. It ain't too much for me to jam. It ain't too much stuff. It ain't too much for me to jam. It ain't too much stuff. It ain't too much for me to jam. Jam, here comes the man. Hot damn, the big boy stands with an upper hand, making funky tracks with my man Michael Jackson. Smooth criminal, hat the man is Mike, so relax. Mingle, jingle in the jungle. Bum rush the door, 3 and 4's in a bundle. Execute the plan, first I cooled it like a fan. Got with Janet, then with Guy, now with Michael, cause it ain't too hard. It ain't too much stuff. It ain't too much. It ain't too much for me to jam. It ain't too much stuff. It ain't too much for me to jam. Ooh. It ain't too much stuff. Yeah, don't you? It ain't too much for me to jam. It ain't too much. It ain't too much for me to jam. It ain't too hard 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 for me to jam. Too much for me to jam. It ain't too much for me to jam.
My very soul, I gave her promises and secrets so untold. And she promised me forever, and the day we live as one. We made our vows, we'd live a life anew. And she promised me in secret that she loved me for all time. It's a promise so untrue. Tell me, what will I do? And it doesn't seem to matter, and it doesn't seem right, cause the wheel has brought no fortune. Still I cry alone at night. Don't you judge my composure, cause I'm lying to myself. And the reason why she left me, did she find in someone else? can't take this stuff no more. I am the damned, I am the dead, I am the agony inside dying head. This is injustice, woe unto thee. I pray this punishment would have mercy on me. And she promised me forever that we live our life as one. We made our vows, we'd live a love so true. It seems that she has left me for such reasons unexplained. I need to find the truth, but see, what will I do? And it doesn't seem to matter, and it doesn't seem right, 'cause the will has brought no fortune, still I cry alone at night. Don't you judge my composure, 'cause I'm bothered every day. And she didn't leave a letter, she just up and ran away. Who is it? It is a friend of mine. Who is it? Is it my brother? Who is it? Somebody hurt my soul now. Who is it? I can't take it 'cause I'm lonely. Don't try to pick me. Don't try, quit it. I never was, we never were, just won't stop. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Who is it? It is a friend of mine. Who is it? To me I'm bothered. Who is it? Somebody hurt my soul. Who is it? I can't take it 'cause I'm lonely. And it doesn't seem to matter, and it doesn't seem right, 'cause the will has brought no fortune, still I cry alone at night. Don't you judge my composure, 'cause I'm lying to myself. And the reason why she left me, did she find in someone else? And it doesn't seem to matter, and it doesn't seem right, 'cause the will has brought no fortune, still I cry alone at night. Don't you judge my composure, 'cause I'm bothered every day. And she didn't leave a letter, she just said, who is it? Don't bother me. Who is it? Who is it? Still I'm dying on now. Who is it? Don't get that beat, don't get dirty, 'cause I'm bothered every day. And she didn't leave a letter, she just upped and ran away. You can really say I'm lonely. And it doesn't seem to matter, and it doesn't seem right, 'cause the will has brought no fortune, still I cry alone at night. Don't you judge my composure, 'cause I'm lying to myself. And the reason why she left me, did she find in someone else? And it doesn't seem to matter, and it doesn't seem right. This won't cut it.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place you'll feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares for joyful giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel fear or dread. We stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. Make a better world, so make a better world. Heal the world, make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. And the dream we were conceived in will reveal a joyful face. And the world we once believed in will shine again in grace. Then why do we keep strangling life? Wound this earth, crucify its soul. Though it's plain to see this world is heavenly, be God's glow. We could fly so high, let our spirits never die. In my heart I feel you are all my brothers. Create a world with no fear. Together we'll cry happy tears. See the nations turn their swords into plowshares. We could really get there if you cared enough for the living. Make a little space to make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you cared enough for the living, heal the world, make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, make a better place. Better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you cared enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, if you care enough for living, make a better place for you and for me. If you care enough for the living, make a better place you and make a better place you and make a better place for you and for me. Make a better place you, make a better place for you and for me. You and for me, 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 you and for me. Heal the world we live in, save it for our children.
She always takes it with a heart of stone, 'cause all she does is throws it back to me. I've spent a lifetime looking for someone. Don't try to understand me, just simply do the things I say. Love is a feeling, give it when I want it, 'cause I'm on fire. Quench my desire, give it when I want it. Talk to me, woman, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. You always knew just how to make me cry, and never did I ask you questions why. It seems you get your kicks from hurting me. Don't try to understand me, because your words just aren't enough. Love is a feeling, quench my desire, give it when I want it, taking me higher. Love is a woman, I don't wanna hear it. Give it to me, give it to me. You and your friends were laughing at me in town, but it's okay, yes it's okay. You won't be laughing, girl, when I'm not around. I'll be okay. And I'd never find better a peace of mind. No. Don't try to tell me, because your words just aren't enough. Love is a feeling, quench my desire, give it when I want it, taking me higher. Talk to me, woman, love is a feeling, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Oh, love is a feeling, I don't wanna hear it. Quench my desire, taking me higher. give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it. 'Cause I'm on fire. Talk to me, woman, quench my desire. Give it to the feeling.
Hold me like the river Jordan, and I will then say to thee, you are my friend. Carry me like you are my brother. Love me like a mother. Will you be there? Weary, tell me, will you hold me? When wrong, will you scold me? When lost, will you find me? But they told me a man should be faithful and walk when not able and fight to the end. But I'm only human. Everyone's taking control of me. Seems that the world's got a role for me. I'm so confused, will you show it to me? You'll be there for me and care enough to bear me. Hold me, show me, lay your head lowly. Told me softly then boldly, yeah, carry me there. I'm only human. Lead me, hold me, love me and feed me, yeah, kiss me and free me, yeah, I will feel blessed. I'm only human. Carry, carry, carry me boldly. Carry me, lift me up slowly, yeah, carry me there. I'm only human. Save me, lift me, heal me and bathe me. Lift me up, softly you say to me, I will be there, I will be there. Lift me up slowly, carry me boldly, yeah, show me you care, hold me, lay your head lowly. It gets lonely sometimes, I get lonely, yeah, yeah. Softly then boldly, carry me there, need me, love me and feed me. Lift me up, hold me up, lift me up sometimes, kiss me and free me, I will feel blessed. In our darkest hour, in my deepest despair, will you still care? Will you be there? In my trials and my tribulations, through our doubts and frustrations, in my violence and my turbulence, through my fear and my confessions, in my anguish and my pain, through my joy and my sorrow, in the promise of another tomorrow, I'll never let you part, for you're always in my heart.
Like a comet, blazing across the evening sky, gone too soon. Like a rainbow, fading in the twinkling of an eye, gone too
splendidly bright. Here one day, gone one night. Like the loss of sunlight on a cloudy afternoon, gone too soon. Like a castle built upon a sandy beach, gone too soon. Like a perfect flower that is just beyond your reach,